Hey guys, Mrhappy here, and today I just wanted to quickly review the Libra Eorzea app. I played around with it a little bit, and I really like this app. It just came out for the iOS. It's going to be coming out for the Android in a little bit, but because I myself personally own an Android phone, I decided to borrow an iPad to actually show you the app. There it is, Libra Eorzea. If you're wondering if you've downloaded the app on your iPad, and it's primarily an iPhone app, so if you're looking for it in the store, that's where it'll be. If you're wondering why mine is so big, because it doesn't start out this size. It actually starts out this size, but there's a button in the bottom right here that you can press. Bam, double. I realized that about last take, and I had to start over because I was like, wow, I look stupid, but maybe I should talk about this in the video at the start, and it would be easier for the whole video anyway. So let's just look at the features. Base features right here. You have a search bar. You have a search in the top left here. Middle is the home button, and the top right is actually your character profile, which we will get into in a little bit. This is only my second or third time playing with it. So when you click the search bar in the top left, it takes you here. It gives you your Eorzea time, and it lets you scroll through items. As you can see here, you can actually scroll through items, quests, which is very useful. Those of you who get stuck on the main story, you may not know where the next mission is. That's very useful. NPCs, it gives you enemies. It tells you the location of every enemy in the game. It also has achievements, and then of course it has the options for this. So let's just go through each one. Let's look at materials. Let's look at metal. And I searched materials, metal, bam. All of them. Bronze ingot, iron ingot, goes all the way down to garland steel plate joints, silver leaves, gold dust, mithril rivets. It seems to break it up into ingots, plates, rivets, etc., etc. So let's just click a rose gold nugget, for example. So as you can see here, it's a small nugget of impure rose gold. It's a crafting material. It NPCs for 17 gil. Now this is the only gripe I have with the app, is that it doesn't actually tell you crafting recipes. But I guess if you're looking at this for crafting items, you know, yeah, it is pretty important. It's good to know if it's sold by an NPC or not, but I feel like that's one improvement they could definitely make. One thing that I really do like is actually, as you can see, this button right here actually lets you show the HQ. It just lit up now. I'm sure you can see the difference. It actually shows you the difference between the HQ items and the NQ items, if there's any difference in obtaining them. And I actually really like that. That's a great feature. But for search results, it's very simple. It's very easy to use. It just shows you all of the different, how many of each that you can look through. I really like this app. This is a great app. Next, let's look at the quests, because the quests are very important. Now, main story missions are really sort of the big thing. Now, the one gripe I have about the main scenario quest is that it's actually broken up into cities instead of it just being listed in the order of the main story. I guess it's to try and avoid spoilers, but that doesn't really work because a level 50 quest could be grouped with a level 5 quest using this. So here we go. We have Eastern Lenotia. Nix that, a modest proposal. But alright, so let's click Nix that. It's a level 30 quest. It shows you if you have a starting class required. If it has a class job requirement, requires any of your classes to be above level 30. It doesn't have a Grand Company requirement or a quest requirement. It rewards 7,410 experience and that many gil. I'm sorry for the refocus there. Now this is the most important part. It shows you the quest giver, the prerequisite quest, the follow-up quest, and if there's any related NPCs. Now the follow-up quest part, most important. If you know the last quest that you completed in the main storyline using the completed section of your journal in-game, you could, sorry about that, you could come check it out on the app. You could just go to that quest and click that one. It'll tell you what the next quest is. It's perfect. This is really good for people who are having trouble finding certain quests and missions. I definitely recommend it. NPCs, also, you can check enemies. If you're having trouble completing a hunting log, this is the best part. Let's go to Middle Lenotia and let's look for a bogey. This is all the information it gives because there's all the information available. It gives you the location of the enemy, Middle Lenotia, level 7. It could be more specific. It really could. And what's important is that it does actually give you the location, and it does tell you the items that it drops. I could have sworn that last time I checked this that it had actual, well, how do I want to say this, important information such as their coordinates. So that's an improvement that they should definitely make for this in the future. Square Enix, add the locations in the location section, add coordinates in the zone. I think that would definitely make this app great because there are some enemies on the hunting logs that are just in completely the wrong place, and some people know what I'm talking about. Some goobos specifically are always in the wrong place. So other than that, you just have achievements. They're no different than the achievements you could check in game, but let's just see what they have. No, it's simple as that. It tells you how many points they're worth and what the goal is. There's no like do this to get the achievement, whatever not. Now the top middle button, as you can see here, bam, brings you back here. You can search anything here. Let's just search potion. Let's just search potion and see what happens. It gives you 57 different items with the word potion in it. It breaks down if you put in something that could also potentially, I guess, be a quest giver or something like that. It does break it down, and I really like that. You can also add, once you do that, you can add categories to the potion. As you can see here, it was only an item that was available, so there's no real point in me adding a category, but it allows you to filter through if the search takes up multiple categories. So I really like that. And finally, in the other corner, the thing that looks like a person is actually character profiles. Now, this is really, really cool. So once you log in, which I've already done for the sake of this video, it'll actually give you this menu off to the side. It gives you the current job the person is on, their name date, their city state, their grand company, and the name of their free company. You can't click any of this information to look into it further, but you can see, I do have a character menu. It tells you my friends, my link shell, my free company, and my active character settings. I can also search for other characters. As you can see here, let's click on friends. Let me just see how accurate it is. Loading my friends list. It's loading. It's great, and it shows you all of their character profiles. As you can see here, all of the character profiles are going through here. So that's really, really good. I really like that feature. Link shell, it shows you just the different link shells that you have. I don't see it being able to do much else than search through the people. Yeah, it just shows you the active members of your different link shells, and not too much more than that. Free company, I'm not going to show this one. I don't. It works the same way. It just gives you the rank of the free company, how many active members there are, when this information was last updated. There's not really much more going on. It's really just a quicker way of searching through characters. And then you have active character settings, which is the final one, the final option you have here. And it's literally your active character for the app. It means that if you can go there, and if you have multiple characters, as you can see, I can actually show it. You can change which character you're actually logged into the app with. So that's really good. I really like this app. I think they did a really good job with it. Of course, you can search character names as well. And if you want to see what your character looks like in his gear, you want to see all your character's gear, as you can see in the corner again, there's another one, and it takes you here. Now here, very simple, it just shows you your character menu, nothing too fancy. You can actually click the individual items, and it will give you everything about that item. So I'm going to go to my HQ Griffin Skin Tunic. It gives you everything: defense, magic defense, level 50, if die is allowed, if company crests are allowed to be added to it. It gives you the base stats. It tells you all the materia that's socketed to it. It shows you its durability, its current spirit bond. It gives you the repair and melding. Now this is the part that kind of disappoints me again, is there's no recipe. But in this case, there is still a few bugs with the whole selling NPC dropped by quests and achievement. And the only thing I noticed, and I'll go to a piece of Darklight gear. Darklight gear is bought from an NPC with tokens in the game. And it says that there is no selling NPC for the Darklight piece, when there actually is. He just doesn't sell it for gil. But overall, this is a really, really good app. It's really going to help a few people when you get stuck occasionally. But it doesn't seem to give you so much information that you wouldn't search that information out on the internet. So it really is the best of both worlds. It's really not taking anything away from the people who work hard to make sure that item information is up to date and accurate. But it also provides people an easy way to catch up with things such as main story missions, certain quests, looking for enemies, get a rough idea of where they might be, looking at character profiles, checking out gear, seeing how people are progressing. It's an interactive tool that I really, really like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Go pick up Libra Eorzea. It's already out on the iOS. I will let you guys know when it comes out on the Android systems. Should be in the next few weeks. But be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for that update about the Android release. Also, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and definitely try out Libra Eorzea. See if it works for you. If not, you can always uninstall it, you know. But I personally think it's a great app, and I'm very glad Square Enix put this out on the market for free. They could have charged for it, but they didn't, and I very much appreciate that move. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.